until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun, a beautiful heart made full and strong. Sharing kindness is an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, what's up? My name's Little Push Pop. Now, I'm sure all of us have heard a thing or two about a fandom or what a fandom is, and if you haven't, a fandom is basically just something that a group of people will fan over, typically TV shows or characters or video game. Those are just to list a few. Growing up, I personally was in a fandom. I really liked My Little Pony, so I joined the My Little Pony fandom and made a lot of art of my own My Little Pony characters. It was a very cringy time for my life, but that's okay, because look at me now. How do you join a fandom, you may ask? You just do. You just find something that you really like and you start telling people that you like it, and now you're in a fandom. A lot of people will usually post to Instagram or post to social media in general saying that they like this specific group or movie or genre or whatever you'd like, and then you're usually you're in the fandom. There you go, you've done it. Today we're going to be taking a look at some fandoms and giving our own opinion on them. Why? I don't know, because I'm bored. Thank you so much, Watch Mojo, for putting the 10 most unexpected fandoms together for us to watch.
Talk about stranger than fan fiction. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 unexpected fandoms. For this list, we're taking a look at random, surprising fandoms with passionate followings. These can be deemed unexpected based on the demographic of fans, or because they're not the most traditional things to have such a dedicated fan base. Number 10, Insane Clown Posse.
Okay, I didn't know who these guys were until, I have like an obsession with clowns. I don't know why, not like actual like human clowns, like living, breathing clowns. I like clown dolls. And I personally like doing clown makeup every now and then, like creepy clown makeup, just for the fun of it, because I enjoy that. And I did clown makeup one time for a TikTok video, and all these people kept asking if I was a part of the Insane Clown Posse fandom, and I was like, who the hell are these people? So I had to look them up. And their music slaps. Like, don't get me wrong, their music is top tier, but no, I am not a part of that fandom. And apparently there's a lot of bad stuff to say about them, because a lot of people seem to come off a little angry at the thought of me being a part of that fandom. But I guess Watch Mojo is going to tell us all about them, hopefully.
Between American Horror Story and Stephen King's It, the evil clown phenomenon has exploded into popularity as of late. Long before the 2016 clown sightings, however, Insane Clown Posse were painting their faces black and white. Founded by Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope in 1989, this hardcore hip-hop duo has earned 2 platinum albums, as well as 5 gold. What's more, the group has accumulated a legion of fans known as Juggalos, or Juggalettes.
Juggalos, that's what it was. People keep asking if I'm a juggalo, and I'm like, that sounds so mean. That sounds like a slur. No, I'm not a juggalo. Stop calling me that.
A term that stemmed from a live performance of the song The Juggler in 1990.
I would do makeup like that, but not even that intense. I would literally just put like 2 lines down my face and I think a little bit of lines up above, and then that was it. And people were like, you're a juggalo. And I'm like, no, I'm a clown.
Before. There's even an annual festival called the Gathering of the Juggalos, which attracted a record of more than 20,000.
That whole bus just looks like it looks like it smells like it hasn't showered in a week. It sounds mean, and I'm so sorry, but that whole event just does not seem very clean to me, and I personally am a very clean person. That does not look exciting for me.
Attendees in 2010.
They don't understand us, so they don't know what to make, and they just have to put some kind of cap on it, some kind of label.
Number 9, The Warrior.
Did they not put a label on it themselves? They literally call themselves the Juggalos. Like, that's a label. That's interesting.
Series. The fantasy genre spans.
Oh my god, The Warriors. Okay, so I don't know anything about these. All I know is that if you when I was little, like in elementary school, getting into middle school, the Warrior Cats people, like, you knew who they were because most of the time they were the kids in class reading their thick-ass Warrior Cats books while the teacher's talking, and they'd get in trouble for it. And they're like, but I'm reading my freaking book that's like bigger than the freaking Bible, man. It's like, your cats can wait, all right? Also, I keep seeing like different art and stuff of these cats pop up on my For You page on TikTok, and I am so lost. I'm so lost. Half the time the cats are dying. They're like killing each other off. I don't know anything that's going on, but it seems like a very sad fandom, and I wouldn't want to be a part of it personally. I don't know, man. There's like a lot of rankings and leaders and killings, and this looks too nice for warrior cats, all right? There's a lot of deep shit that happens, and I only know that from TikTok.
And across countless fandoms. When it comes to viral videos, cute cats are almost always guaranteed to rake in views. You wouldn't think dark fantasy and feral felines would ever go together, though.
Told you, dark fantasy.
The adventures of the warrior cats have exploded into popularity since debuting in 2003. Developed by Victoria Holmes alongside other writers under the pseudonym of Aaron Hunter,
I hated reading so much growing up, mostly because it was forced upon me, and as someone that doesn't really process words very well when reading them, I got mad very easily. So watching people carry around those thick-ass books to, like, show off, to me, they were showing off. To me, it was rubbing it in my face, like, look at this thick-ass book that I can read, and you can't. I hated them. I hated all the people that read the Warrior Cats. I had a vengeance against them, all right? I couldn't stand them, but now y'all are cool. Y'all are chill. Y'all are just the quiet kids that wanted to read your damn books. But to me, y'all were flaunting it, and you're like, bitch.
On 4 cat clans and their epic escapades in the forest. While the premise may sound odd on paper, the books take inspiration from J.K. Rowling, J.R.R. Tolkien, and even Shakespeare.
Oh, wow.
Young and old readers have gravitated toward the series' mature themes, inspiring a plethora of fan art. Number 8. Homestuck.
Oh my god. Homestuck. I have no idea. I literally know nothing about this, but there's always that one that shows up to Comic-Con dressed in, like, painted gray with horns on, and everyone knows who they are. You just look like you've stuck candy corn to the top of your head. I don't understand this fandom. I just don't get this fandom at all. What are you, a bunch of candy corn demons? I don't get it.
Adventures, Andrew Hussey has created several webcomics, and Homestuck has gained the most attention by far. The story follows John Egbert, a 13-year-old who accidentally ends the world by playing a computer game. While the artwork may appear simplistic, the plot is as complicated as it is lengthy. Among the fan community are actor Dante Bosco of Hook and cartoonist Brian Lee O'Malley of Scott Pilgrim. There was even a Kickstarter for a Homestuck adventure game that raised over $2 million.
Wow.
Now that's a home run.
None of those characters look like what I just explained with the horns. Where the hell are the candy corn horns? What the heck?
7. Nerdfighteria.
Hi there, this is
I've never heard of this before.
I'm Hank Green, and we are the Vlog Brothers on YouTube.
Out of context, one might assume that a nerd fighter is somebody who goes around fighting nerds. The term actually stems from the Vlog brothers, Hank and John Green, the latter of whom misread a copy of the Arrow Fighters arcade game as Nerd Fighters. As these YouTube personalities put it, nerd fighters are people who are made up of pure awesome rather than cells and organisms. Together, the Nerdfighteria subculture battles against World Suck. While the lingo may sound a bit strange, this fan community has taught us one crucial thing. Don't forget to be awesome.
Best wishes!
Oh, that seems so wholesome. That's so cute.
The Five Nights at Freddy series.
Oh yeah, I saw this coming.
Whether you preferred Chuck E. Cheese's or Showbiz Pizza Girl.
I know that there's a new movie coming out, and I know absolutely nothing about the lore whatsoever. All I know, or what I think I know, is that some kids like took over these robots' bodies and are trying to kill other people. That's all I kind of get from that. And apparently a lot of people are mad at the animatronics having red eyes instead of their black eyes. I don't know anything about that either, but it just looks like they're high to me, honestly. If they want to just, light up and relax and be chill little robots, I say let them at it. But I don't know, man. A lot of people were very pissed about the release of this new Five Nights at Freddy's, and they all look the same. I don't know.
Growing up, we can all agree that those animatronic animals were creepy. These robots provided the inspiration.
I used to absolutely love animatronics. More specifically, Chuck E. Cheese. I absolutely loved that animatronic for whatever reason. And as I get older, I'm realizing how terrifying animatronics are. I don't like them. Especially when they're bigger than me, which is literally everything. I can't handle it. I don't like going into dinosaur museums and seeing the animatronics there because they are literally terrifying. And if an animatronic is in the water, oh my God, nope, game over. That's where the line, you're crossing the line. You don't need to put animatronics in the water, all right? They don't need that. Did you see the one where Maleficent's dragon caught on fire? That's wild, dude. That's terrifying. No, I don't do animatronics. That's not, no.
For Five Nights at Freddy's, a survival horror franchise where you'll come for the food and stay for the frights.
Oh, and me and my nephew, because my nephew has like the Oculus Rift or whatever, Oculus for the PlayStation 5, the VR headset, that's what he has. And we played Five Nights at Freddy's, and it was actually pretty fun. It was kind of terrifying. I enjoyed it, but it was scary.
Given their jump scare nature, these games were tailor-made.
And I do know that Markiplier is like the dad to Five Nights at Freddy's fandom.
That being said, the Five Nights...
And apparently he's hinting to him actually being in the game or in the movie, which would be absolutely outrageous not to have Markiplier in the movie, because even as someone that doesn't know anything about the franchise and the lore, I know that Markiplier was definitely the start of it, and he deserves to be in the movie. So whether I go to see the movie or not, Markiplier better be in it, I swear.
At Freddy's fan community has received a rather toxic reputation. Despite all the bad fan art and bad fan fiction out there, creator Scott Cawthon has also noted all the awesome theories and good conversations
I forgot
that
PewDiePie
have come from
did
this
it
unlikely
too.
fandom.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Number 5. Oncelings.
Yes, and the
You're joking.
oncelings seem to love him.
You're joking. This isn't a real fandom. I refuse to believe that you guys have made the Lorax into a fandom. I guess that would make sense. It's become such a meme right now. I guess I never thought of it being like an actual fandom. I'm just like, oh, a new meme.
The what?
Reading the Lorax as children, we all wondered what the Onceler's concealed face might look like. In the 2012 film adaptation of the classic children's book, the incognito figure was finally revealed.
Okay, didn't really happen.
The modern take on the character wasn't exactly what most audiences were expecting. Even more unexpectedly, the film gave birth to a new fan community known as Oncelings. This
That's
fandom is
interesting.
largely comprised of women in their late teens and 20s who are attracted to the Onceler. There's also
The Onceler. That dude? Okay. All right. So it's mostly women my age, around my age, that join because they find this guy attractive. Right? I think that's okay.
a ton of fan art depicting the good and evil versions of this character performing acts of, oncest. Not even Ed
Oncest?
Helms, who
What is
voiced
that?
the Onceler, could have foreseen such a zealous fan response.
Wait a minute, he voiced the Onceler? I didn't know that. Oh, wait a minute, the young kid is also the Onceler, huh? The young guy. Okay, yeah. It's been a minute since I've watched the Lorax, but yeah, that young guy is the Onceler. He was telling the story about when he was younger. Okay, but still, that's a cartoon. He doesn't even have a chin.
Number 4, the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Being the Sega mascot,
yes.
it shouldn't come as a surprise that Sonic was among the defining gaming icons of the...
It's not a surprise that Sonic the Hedgehog is such a huge fandom, but it is very surprising the amount of... You know what? It's not even worth saying for YouTube. There's a lot of bad stuff in Sonic, and whether it's made ironically or not, it's intense. Sonic is, in my opinion, one of the grosser fandoms, but that's just me.
the 90s. What is surprising is that Sonic has maintained such a dedicated fandom, despite the fact that his games have drastically dipped in quality over the years.
What the
Although
heck?
Mario ultimately triumphed over him in the console wars,
I cannot
Sonic's diehard
believe I cannot believe that the internet managed to bully the producers of Sonic the Hedgehog to make them completely scrap him and remake him again. That, I think, will forever live on in my memory.
base will always stand by him. Outside of the games, the short-lived Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon has also developed an unexpected following. When the complete series was released on DVD, the box set actually included exclusive fan art. Speaking
Oh, wow.
of which, if
That's
you
cool.
look up Sonic fan art online,
Don't do
comes
it.
equipped with a censor bar.
Yeah, don't do
Number
it.
3,
Don't do it.
Cumber bitches.
And
Cumber
now it's time to
bitches,
play.
you're joking. Benedict Cumberbatch. Didn't he play... Hold on. Didn't the Benedict Cumberbatch play Doctor Strange? My niece, who is younger than 10 years old, has a huge crush on Doctor Strange. And it's so funny watching her come across his merchandise because she just gets this biggest smile. And she's like, oh, he's so hot. It's weird, but it's kind of cute. I don't know. I don't see it. I personally don't find Benedict Cumberbatch like super appealing, but he is a really good actor. I will give him that.
Back in 2016, the SNL writers tried to solve a mystery that's been plaguing pop culture for years. Why is Benedict Cumberbatch hot? By the end of the sketch, even a jealous Brit Bennett comes to understand the English actor's appeal. His poised, confident performance as Sherlock Holmes helped establish Cumberbatch.
Okay, hold on. First off, if we're going to go with Sherlock Holmes, I personally think Robert Downey Jr. did it better, but that's just my personal opinion. Don't come at me. That's my hot take, all right? Robert Downey Jr. does everything better, and I'm going to leave it at that.
As an unexpected sex symbol.
Well, Benedict Cumberbatch finally lifted that pesky restraining order against us. No one told us about his hounds, though.
Worth it! Good
Why
work.
is there a 10-year-old voicing him?
Cumberbatch himself is flattered that so many find him attractive, but he was thrown for a loop upon learning the name of his supporters, Cumberbitches.
Cumberbitches.
Benedict, what are your fans called?
The Cumber Collective.
No, they're not.
It's often been debated whether this name should be
That is
construed
so
as sexist,
funny.
vulgar, humorous, or all of the above.
This is going to sound so mean, and I probably shouldn't even say it, but I think he kind of looks like an alien. Just a little bit. He kind of has that alien face. I don't know. There's something about his proportions. They're just a little bit off. I'm going to make a lot of people mad saying that, aren't I?
Above. One thing is for certain, though. People love Mr. Cumberbatch.
He does have those eyes, though. He has some good
They call
eyes.
themselves a lot of things.
And his voice is very nice,
One,
too.
Cumberbitches. Yeah.
Number 2, Phish.
Phish, who's
The success
Phish?
story behind this American
If furries are number one, I swear to God. I swear to God, if furries are number one.
rock band seems to defy all logic. That's not to say Phish lacks talent. On the contrary, the group's ability
That's
to cover
interesting
so
that
many
Phish is
different
number
genres
2,
with their
and I've
sound
never
is a
even heard of
testament to their
them.
musical gifts. However, it's hard to explain how Phish managed to get so big with little to no exposure on the radio or television, leading them to sell millions of albums and tickets to their live performances. What makes this all the more impressive is that the band was formed back in 1983.
Wow, that
before
was
the
a long
internet
time
made
ago.
sharing
Holy
music
cow.
so easy. Videos.
If furries are number
Alright,
one,
back
I
to
swear, I
business.
swear.
Number 1.
My Little Pony!
Friendship is magic.
Yes!
Not particularly original or
Yes!
inspired, but it worked.
Yes!
Who are you again? He's a fan.
Oh my
My Little Pony
God!
was one of the most successful toy lines throughout the 80s. When Hasbro rebooted the franchise in 2010 with the Friendship is Magic
My Little Pony, My Little Pony.
television series, it naturally attracted a new generation of young girls.
Bronies.
The show's target demographic.
Yeah.
However,
Just
the
joking.
show also won over a
just joking.
legion
That
of
was really
older
mean.
male viewers who proudly call themselves bronies.
I actually had a lot of friends in middle school that were bronies, so, because I was such a huge fan of My Little Pony. I would walk around in middle school with a spike hoodie on, and when you put the hood on, it had like spikes or whatever, so people would call me horny, and it was really, I don't know, that was my villain era. It was when I got bullied so hard in middle school for liking My Little Pony.
My Little Pony is a surprisingly epic experience.
This fandom has gone on to inspire everything from memes
That's
to conventions
awesome.
to YouTube channels.
That is so cool.
There's even a documentary entitled Bronies,
Rainbow
the
Dash!
extremely unexpected adult fans of My Little Pony.
That is so
The
cool.
showrunners are well aware of their fan base and have occasionally poked fun at it. Who knew My Little Pony could be so meta?
Oh yeah, 100%. When I find someone that is willing to come over and just watch TV with me, we're watching My Little Pony. I don't know who you are, but we're watching My Little Pony.
I've learned so much from...
What I mean is, some ponies would argue that it doesn't seem believable that the 6 of you would be friends.
Do you agree with our picks?
Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so much for exploring the different fandoms with me. Drop your favorite fandom down below, or if a fandom that I haven't heard before, you should drop that down below as well. And while you're at it, you should also like the video because that tells me that you enjoyed my content. And you should also subscribe because that puts you in for a chance to win an Xbox Series S completely free. You do have to be 18 years or older and live within the United States, but subscribing still helps me out, so you should do it anyways. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye, guys.